Oh boy. This is not good. This might not be good at all. I made some rough decisions before while hunting. I don't think I'd consider this as one of them. I'm gonna turn this heat down, this air down right away this time, so we don't have to listen to that for a solid 5 minutes. Alright. When I say this isn't good, I mean, it is good. I get to go hunting. It's a 30-degree morning. It's beautiful outside. I get to go sit one of my newly scouted public spots that I'm really excited about. But I did not sleep much. I really did not sleep much. I went to bed at like 9 and I woke up at like 2:30, but everywhere in between was just crap sleep. You know what I mean. So I'm definitely going to be tired later today. Got a lot going on today, but I'm going to sneak in a morning hunt. I'm going back to a spot that I call the back pocket. I scouted it last winter, and I saw a ton of really heavy trails coming through like this little, gosh, how do I even explain it? There's like a pretty young clear cut. I mean, it's grown in a little bit, but it's pretty young. And then off the back edge of that clear cut, off one side of the clear cut, there's like a big marsh / like pond lake thing. And then there's a big ridge off the bottom side of the clear cut. So you got the lake on one side, the ridge on the bottom side, and then a swamp on the right side. And the deer kind of funnel on that ridge on between the swamp and the pond. So that's kind of where the deer funnel through, and I saw the trails. And I put a camera up over the summer, and you know, it wasn't super heavy activity, I think, during the summer, just because of all the leaves on the trees and all the vegetation that the deer have. But I think as we start getting further into the fall and those leaves drop, those deer start to rely on those bottom edges of that ridge for their cover, and I'm sure the food sources change too. So mainly just going back there to change a card this morning, since I don't have a ton of time to sit. It's October 8th. Yeah, I'm really pumped about that sit. Maybe I'll get into it more on the walk out there, but yeah, for now I gotta get scooting, get up there, because I got a lot of crap to get ready still with my cameras and whatnot. So let's do it. Alright, as you can see, I got a lot of stuff that I'm packing with me. A pistol being one of those things. When I'm on these long walks going out here to a stand like this, I'm pretty far back in the woods with really nobody around by my side in case something were to happen, I feel more comfortable carrying a pistol with me. So that's what I'm strapping up with this morning. But yeah, it's like, God, what time is it? I think it's like 5:15 right now. I've got about a 800-yard walk out here. I thought I just saw eyes for a second. It's just everything's so frosty that it's like shimmering. But yeah, I got about an 800-yard walk back to the stand. I gotta go down the edge of the clear cut. Thankfully there's like an old road in here, an old trail where they used to be cutting, so I can walk all the way down that and then cut back through the woods to the stand. And it actually was kind of a spot that on public land you can hang stands if you want, starting at the beginning of the season, and you don't have to take them down right away. And I wasn't gonna have a stand back here, but Kansas and I over the summer really liked it. And we had an extra ladder stand laying around, so we're like, whatever. So we hauled it back here like 800 yards. And that's what I'm going to be sitting in this morning. So it should be at least comfy. If I don't see anything, I don't care. Mainly trying to check a trail camera. And I guess go on a new adventure within these vlogs of mine. So it's definitely like a buck killing morning, like buck killing weather. I don't expect to see a buck, but God, I hope I do. I figured I'd make an interview now, since the wind has picked up quite a bit. Should mask my sound pretty well. It's 8 o'clock right now. The temperature has only gone up like 2 degrees. It's chilly. It's like 32 degrees. But we came prepared. We dressed nice this morning. And I'm really enjoying this sit. It is so colorful back here that you could just sit here and stare at everything for the entire morning and be content. I know there's going to be deer back here. I'm excited to look at the trail camera card. I don't think there's going to be much on actually a spot back behind me to my left that I found when I scouted this area. It's back there about 50 yards, and there's two like crazy nice rubs on some trees right next to each other from the season prior, but really cool looking rubs. And I could just tell that it's definitely an area where some bucks are cruising through this little valley down here. It comes down this valley and then splits off around both sides of this swamp. And I've seen on trail cam pictures deer have come out of that swamp, or they come cruising down either ridge. So I think that when the leaves drop, that's really going to change and make this an attractive area for deer, because they can hug the bottoms of those ridges and also use them to kind of cruise and look for other deer during the rut. I don't think I'm going to see anything this morning, but I'm going to hang around here for another hour, and then I've got some stuff going on tonight with Lauren, so won't be back till tomorrow morning. But we'll definitely be back after it again tomorrow morning. Day and a half later, here we are. I didn't hunt yesterday morning because I didn't get any sleep when I went and sat at the back pocket. I slept like 2 hours that night, and then we had a whole family function and stuff going on during the day. Got to bed at like 11 o'clock at night. Was so tired, so low on sleep. Didn't hunt this morning. Didn't really seem like much was moving anyways. The deer seem to be moving actually at night really well lately. We've had a number of bucks come through at the bank. I guess I should say like 3. Nothing big at all, but some cool bucks, cool movement to see. And then last night I had I would call it my target buck. I had a really deep public land spot that I have. I'd call it my target buck for this year, even though realistically I'll never even see him in daylight. I'd say it's probably about at least a mile from any road, like straight shot. He showed up at like 11 o'clock last night. He's just really nice 12-pointer, 12 or 11, probably 11. But he's just a beautiful deer that I would love to shoot this year if I can. But anyways, I don't know how many times I have to sit at Lucky's Pine before I can shoot a doe. But I'm sure you understand these early months, you don't want to be back too far in the woods. And it's nice just to shoot a doe, to get in the freezer, and one that you can kind of pack out easily. I'm thankful to be able to come to this stand, see does, and I'd like to get a shot at one tonight. So that's where Lauren and I are heading, back to Lucky's Pine. You can probably see a lot of the same thing that you've been seeing in these videos, except I'd imagine we probably won't see as many deer tonight, just because we've been pressuring it a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna get right to the hunt. Lauren's ahead of me right now. She's gonna film me tonight. I'm going for redemption. I'm locked in, loaded. Let's do it.
We cleaning some meat tonight, baby. We cleaning some meat. Yeah, so here's my arrow. We're gonna wait. Got my arrow. I think I'm actually just gonna might reuse it. I don't know. We'll see, but that was pretty sick. We are gonna keep sitting, like I said. Try to see if I can shoot a doe as well tonight.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't say much after the hunt last night. We kind of rushed back to the cabin, had to get all of our stuff packed up because Lauren had to be back for work this morning. So today I've been working on editing this video, looking over all the footage. I didn't really get across the message that I wanted to get across at the time of the hunt, I guess. So today I just wanted to take a moment to say how thankful I am for the opportunity that I had to harvest this turkey yesterday. Hunting is something that's really important to me. It's a huge part of who I am, and I appreciate and am so grateful for every single kill that I have, whether it's a deer or a turkey, those being the two that I hunt. I never want to act like that's something that's just a given, that's just granted to me, because I know it's not. It's a privilege to be able to hunt these animals, and so I wanted to end this video by just saying how incredibly thankful I feel and how happy I feel to be able to harvest this absolutely beautiful animal. So no big development. I just wanted you all to see and feel the genuine appreciation that I have for these animals, as I'm sure you do too. There is nothing quite like being out in the woods. One thing before I wrap up here is take a look at him. I mean, take a look at this bird. We measured out his beard actually to be like 8 1/4 inches. My other one that I shot was 8 inches. And then, since I hit him with the arrow and it went straight through like the middle of him, none of the feathers got messed up or anything. It is in like mint condition. He looks awesome. I'm getting him dried out. I can't even believe that I ran into this thing while hunting for deer, but I'm so happy that I did. So, not turkey season, but you can never go wrong with a good turkey harvest. I'm going to be hunting quite a bit this week, I think. Quite a bit, relatively speaking. Still have a lot going on, but I should be able to get 4 hunts in this week. Weather is getting colder, leaves are dropping. Things are getting crazy cool in the woods, and I can't wait to get out to some of my deeper spots where the action is hopefully going to pick up, and we can hopefully get on a buck here within the next month or so. So if you want to keep watching, I really appreciate that. I'm going to try to keep pumping out these videos and just have a freaking ball this fall. So I'll see you in the next one.